Hi, I'm Sekai.
And I'm Tukia.
And together we are MaFashio.
And you are watching SLTV.
So how do we feel about coming this far? It's been a really great experience. It's been nice. I feel like we've achieved something. Did we think we would make it this far? Yes and no. I feel like there's a lot of things that we didn't expect, but we had very big dreams, I think, when we started. So yeah, I think we sort of did. Just maybe not in this period of time. But yeah, it's been great.
So, what do we think differentiates us from a lot of the other fashion bloggers and stylists and makeup artists? I would like to answer this by saying that we are really weird as people, and I think that's sort of helped. We have very strange parents, and we are really odd and sort of like creative as well. And I know lots of fashion bloggers and people in the industry are creative also, but we are very quirky and we've always been a little strange. So I think that sort of helped us differentiate ourselves and made us a bit different, I would say. And I think this has made people, I guess, identify with us, especially more like the creatives and people in the industry or like the fashion enthusiasts. But also, I would say that the fact that we have sort of grown with people, they've seen us at our worst, literally taking pictures with like a little BlackBerry phone in the streets, and they've seen us when we upgraded to like a little better and then a little better and a little better. So it's been like sort of a familial thing. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons that people love and identify with MaFashio. So, what do we think about the Zambian fashion industry? I guess this being our industry, we are a little biased. Like, we can be really hard on a lot of Zambian industries, but we're always like, no, it's a baby, it's growing, you know. So I feel like I said, it's quite small and it's growing. It's doing a bit better than it was doing the last time we spoke. But I guess on that note, it isn't doing as well as it could be doing, and it isn't supporting the economy like it could be supporting the economy. I think a primary reason for this is just the fact that there isn't a very strong culture of buying Zambian. So I guess you can deal with whether or not the designers are doing their part, but also the consumers aren't as committed to buying Zambian designs as they could be.
I mean, and you see a lot of designers working out of their homes, and Kia and I are always talking about this, and I'm always saying it's a mindset thing. And the minute that designers, especially upcoming designers, immediately they start to think about designing as a business, and they start to think about it contributing to the economy, then they will take steps to work outside of their homes and think about getting stores and partnering with bigger brands. Because let's be honest, a lot of people are not going to go out looking for designers, but you have to put in the work so that when you present your portfolio to a bigger brand, they know you're somebody that they can work with. And so I think it's a mindset thing. When you have big brands, you have to start thinking about, okay, I'm a part of a bigger family, I'm a part of a bigger picture. But yeah. So sometimes we do get called twins, and it happens a lot. We get mixed up for each other and stuff like that. But we are very different, very different. So I just graduated, and I'm spending a lot of time on MaFashio and focusing on MaFashio, and obviously the economics has helped quite a bit. But I'm more passionate about, well, we both are, but I'm passionate about a lot of social good things, and I'm a part of the Lusaka Global Shaper, so that takes up a lot of my time. But yeah, being a part of business communities and talking to startups and things like that, that's pretty much what I do when I'm not doing MaFashio. But yeah.
And I'm a lawyer. I'm going to be a lawyer in December. So I finished my degree November, December-ish. And before that, I was sort of into computers. I was doing computers for a while, and then career change. And I guess if you would probably find Sakai running around doing social good and stuff. I would probably be watching Game of Thrones and turning my t-shirt into a crop top kind of thing. But so when I'm not doing MaFashio or school, I'm just probably watching TV. So yeah.
So, what are MaFashio's future plans? World domination.
Yeah.
But we're always talking about Lusaka becoming a hub. So we would like to be a part of that, a part of making Lusaka a hub, where everybody's coming to Lusaka for fashion. A lot more collaborations with bigger brands, because we feel like that's important for our industry, for being recognized on the continent. So you'll definitely see a lot more collaborations between MaFashio and bigger brands. Takira?
I mean, I think it's on that note, I guess, what you could probably expect to see from us in the coming years, say next 5 years, would be a lot more work within the industry, but also outside the industry, because we're sort of about encouraging the industries to mix. So we would like to work on more styling on more music videos and a lot more art sort of exhibitions and that kind of thing. We would also like to sort of branch into retail a little bit, I think, I don't know if it's too early to say, but we would like to branch into retail. Something else. Earlier I had wanted to mention that a thing that we are always encouraging is the use of different fabrics in designing, because we are very proud of our heritage, but we also noted that people generally wear sort of chitenge or African style fabrics on really big days like weddings and kitchen parties. So the incorporation of chitenge sort of makes people shy away from it in terms of designing. You always hear people saying, yeah, I would wear that, but I'm not going to buy something from a designer that I'm only going to wear once. So it's sort of a twofold thing. One, we encourage designers to mix their chitenge and African fabrics with other fabrics. And two, we encourage designers to just design outside of the scope of chitenge, because that's something that would be really cool to see in Zambia.
Thank you so much for watching our interview. Do follow us on Facebook at MaFashio, on Twitter at MaFashio, on Instagram at MaFashio Zambia to see what we get up to next.
Also follow Social Lumia on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for more awesomeness.